Hello football fans, welcome to the Daily Tackle. My name is Chris and we speak about Premier League again, finally after 2 weeks of waiting. I mean, even if you look at today's matches, you find Leeds United versus Sheffield United in the Championship, and I think I would take that one every day of the week instead of international matches. So it's good to be back, and it's good to speak about the Premier League again. Right, 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. Then we have 5 matches at 3 o'clock. 5:30 again, and then 2 matches on Sunday and 1 game on Monday. We have a Monday night football. So what we'll do today is make some score predictions. We'll play a bit, and we'll start with what it is probably and definitely for me, for example, match of the weekend. It's the headline of this round. It's Liverpool against Chelsea Sunday. So let's have a look at this match first, see what we can speak about, and give some score prediction. So it's Liverpool v Chelsea, 4:30 on Sunday at Anfield on a sold-out ground, and it's the first encounter actually since that unforgettable match in the League Cup in February when the kids of Klopp, the youth team of Liverpool, managed to make the expensive stars of Chelsea look like amateur players. It was a 1-0 victory back then with a goal scored by Virgil van Dijk in the extra time. And the thing is that since then many things have changed. Both teams have new coaches. Chelsea is with Enzo Maresca, and then Liverpool has Arne Slot. And to be honest, I think both of them did an amazing job. Chelsea sits 4th after 7 matches. Liverpool tops the league, and there's not many people who would have predicted this before the start of the season. I mean, Chelsea before last match was 2 points away from Liverpool, but that draw at home with Nottingham made that difference grow bigger. Right, in what concerns the head-to-head, we have loads of balanced matches since 2020, since COVID times. There's only one time when Liverpool won by more than a goal. It was a 4-1 actually this year, and that shows how hard it is to win a match in this game. Liverpool again without Alisson. It's gonna be Kevin Kelleher. One more match in the goal. Definitely till November. He'll be in the net, and then probably nothing will change in the outfield lineup with Trent on the right side of the defense, then Robertson on the left side, Konate and Van Dijk in the center. Gravenberch in front of them, then Soboslai in the middle. We'll probably have McAllister as well, even with some fitness issues. I think he'll be there, and then the trio of Mo Salah, Diogo Jota and Lucho Diaz in the attack. Probably Gakpo and Darwin Núñez will come on from the bench in the second half. I'm thinking as well we might see Conor Bradley, Kostas Tsimikas. We will see a full rotation of the squad because of the Champions League match on Wednesday, and probably there's gonna be a match that Liverpool will want to finish it quickly if they can. When we speak about Chelsea, there's no absences, and even if there were some, because of how big the group is, how big the squad is, that absences wouldn't have been like noticeable. They come to Liverpool after 3 wins away, and this might be an alarming thing for Liverpool, but looking at Liverpool, they haven't conceded any goal this season in the first half, so that as well might be something that Chelsea is thinking about. Let's give some score predictions. I'll go for either a 1-0 win for Liverpool. I don't think it's gonna be, if it's not 1-0 win, it might be like 2-0. But I don't see Chelsea scoring. They might have the second best attack in the league, but they face the best defense in the league, and it looks like Liverpool will have a very good defense record this season. The way they started, Arne Slot looks like he's the manager to actually make Liverpool look very hard to score against, and yeah, I really don't fancy Chelsea scoring in here. I think they will struggle actually, and I'll go for a Liverpool win, and it's either 1-0 or 2-0. Going back to Saturday, we have the London derby between Spurs and West Ham kicking off at 12:30, and it's a game between two inconsistent teams from my point of view. Spurs comes after 3-0, absolutely destroying United, and then they lost against Brighton after leading 2-0 at halftime. They lost 3-2, conceded 3 goals in the second half. It's not many things to say actually when you lose a game like that. The only reason is that you're basically disconnecting yourself from the match, going to see what West Ham looks like. They coming after a 4-1 win against Ipswich at home, and even though it's Ipswich, it's a win at home, and it's a 4-1 win. It's a boost for the morale, and I think both teams will see that they win this match on Saturday because of the importance of it. It's a London derby. It's a match that any London team would like to win, and it might be funny what I'm saying, but from my point of view, I'm not seeing anyone winning this match. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. I see a high scoring match here, and I think we'll see the VAR intervene in a few situations, and we might even see loads of yellow cards. I see tension in this match, but again, I don't see anyone winning this game. Going to the next match, Newcastle versus Brighton. It's maybe the most important and the most interesting match of the 3 p.m. kickoffs on Saturday, and I'll be short in here. Newcastle will win because they just play absolutely wonderful at home, and if we look back at when they lost the last match, it's back in January. It's 9 months ago, and they lost against Man City. And even though Brighton likes to play football and score goals, I think it's Newcastle who will control the match, and they will eventually win. And I'm going for a 2-1 win for the Magpies on St James's Park, the fortress of the Northeast. Another match, could say interesting. It's Everton versus Ipswich, and it's interesting because of how they sit in the table. It's a match between two sides that apparently will fight for the survival this season, and we'll see a match which can go either side in theory. But I think Everton will be able to get the win. I don't want them to get the win. I just want them sometimes just be relegated. But I think they will get the win, and it's gonna be a tough match, and it's gonna be a win by 1 goal. I think Ipswich will score. I think it's gonna end 3-2, but it's gonna be a win for Everton, and yeah, just I'm gonna be disappointed, but I think it's 3 points for the Blues, and yeah, I'll just recover till Sunday when Liverpool's gonna play. We have as well United versus Brentford, and even though United plays shit, absolutely shite, it's a match that I think they will win, because even against Brentford, if you look back at their past results, they won all matches they played at home. They won't play marvelous. They will play still about football, but I think they will win, and I'm going for 2-1 victory for United. And it's just, I'll be disappointed again. I'm saying this, but I don't see Brentford coming away with a point. The last match on Saturday, it's Bournemouth v Arsenal, and even if you're like the most passionate fan of the Cherries and you do anything for Bournemouth to win, the Stars would say no, and I don't see Arsenal losing here, drawing here, or even winning here by just 1 goal. They're playing so amazing, and I think their display is one of the best we've seen in the Premier League since its beginnings, since the 90s. It's a club that it's an example for everyone, how they managed to transition from those bad times when they weren't competing at all for the league, for the title, and how they play now. And they just play better and better. From year to year, they just improve. I see them as the top favorites this season to win the league, finally. And when you're playing against Bournemouth and your target is to win the Football League, the Premier League, you just have to go for the win, and I think that's what will happen. I see Arsenal winning by either 2-0 or 3-0. It can go 3-0 because they'll probably throw in the game the best 11 they have. The match in the Champions League, it's going to be against Shakhtar Donetsk, so it's a team that you can beat even if you mix the squad a bit. So I think Premier League, it's at this stage, and this match, I think it's more important than the one in the Champions League. So Arteta will just go all in with the best that he has. So again, it's a definite win for Arsenal, and probably it's gonna be like 2 or 3-0. And the Gunners will wait for Liverpool to just step wrong on Sunday and be first in the league. Yeah, I just remembered, I forgot about Southampton Leicester. That starts at 3 p.m. and it might be silly for me to say it, and it might be unprofessional, but it's a match that, from my point of view, it's between two teams that I see them relegated at the end of the season, or at least I see one of them definitely relegated. And it's a match between Southampton, who actually looks like the worst team in the Premier League right now, and Leicester, who might be looking better than Southampton, but they if you go in depth, you don't see that difference. So I forgot about it, I'm sorry. I won't stay long on it. I'll just say that I'm going for a draw in here. I see a 1-1 draw, just because there's not enough quality for any of the team to win. Southampton looks just atrocious. Leicester looks a little better, but being an away match, I don't see Leicester win. So I think I'll just settle for a draw. They'll go both of them to win the match, but I'm just seeing like a 1-1 draw in here. And with this being said, I'll just jump to Sunday when we have Wolves versus Man City. It's a similar match to Bournemouth v Arsenal in a way, but the way I see it, City is not at the level Arsenal is playing right now. They have Rodri injured. They struggled against Fulham last time, and they might struggle against Wolves, whose coach is under immense pressure. He won't be sacked, of course, if he's losing this match, because it's a match against City. But the pressure will grow. But having a feeling about this Wolves team, it's sometimes that they become very dangerous. So Man City has to be careful on focusing on the match and on the result. It's not an easy match. I think they will win it, but I think they will have to be very careful in getting those 3 points. And the score I'm thinking about here, it's a 2-1 win for City. I think Wolves will score just because they play at Molina, and they will pose some danger to City. And again, just to finish this, City will have to be very, very careful on managing the score, and if they manage to keep the home team composed, I think they will win the match and come back to Manchester with all the 3 points. And last match, as I said in the beginning, we have a Monday night football match. It's very interesting actually, because it's between two teams that will probably not play for any Europe competitions, but will not get relegated as well. It might be a boring match, but we might see some goals in there. It's Forest against Palace, and both teams have been surprisingly good in these types of matches and produced nice displays. We might see as well like a few goals. I'm going for a win here for Forest. They play at home, they play good at home. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Forest. I think both will score, and it's a possibility for us to see a nice match the last of the week on a late evening start. And again, it's a match that I see Forest win by 1 goal. That being said, that's the preview of the 8th round in the Premier League. We gave some score predictions. We'll see if we catch any results. At the end, I just want to say thank you to everyone for listening to this. Thank you for being with me for this time. If you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, or this one. Subscribe to the channel, push on your notifications, leave some comments in the box below. I'll see you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and have a lovely time with the Premier League.